Yo, what's up everybody? How we all doing? How we all doing today? Who we got in the chat today? We got Wiki, we got John D, Anxiety, EQX, who else is here? Bookworm? I think that's everybody that's in the chat today. How we all doing today? How we all doing? We're back. We're playing some more Genshin Impact, and as you can see, what can you see? We're back in Liyue, but we need to go to church today. We're going to learn about Jesus. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Anyways, here's some stuff that I did while I was off screen grinding, as you can say. I'd watched the stream. Stream of what? BFDI XII tour. That's sad. How do you do a tour of object shows? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I got Jean up to level 60. I got Charlotte up to level 50. I got Jean up to level 56. Zhongling Bing Ding Bing Ding 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 Chilling is up to level 50. I did a bunch of artifact leveling up. Not for everybody, but for like the main three characters. This girl right here, she's just gonna have to stick with the level 0 stuff because she's irrelevant to me, honestly. I got a heart attack today after my phone told me something took money from my PayPal. It's just Spotify. Nice. At least you can listen to music without any ad-free listening. You know what I'm saying? Other than a nice day it was. Nice. With their fans and they show episodes that aren't released yet. Well, if I was interested in BFDI, that sounds like something that might be interesting. Like, if that was something that I was interested in, I would definitely go to something like that. So it sucks that you can't go to the tour, I guess. But, you know, maybe they'll do a world tour one day, and then they'll go to Belgium, and then you can go. Or maybe they'll probably just go to France. Honestly, when do world tours ever go to Belgium? They don't. They'll go to France, though. Or Germany. Then you can just, like, take a train over there. Read my last message. You made fan art of me in your channel? Chat. We gotta time out real quick. Time out, chat. It's time to go look at something much more important. We have the first ever Vegas Indie fan art. Not the first ever, but like third ever Vegas Indie fan art. Okay, let's go to Anxiety's channel.
We shouldn't stay here.
And see what it is. Posts. It's me! And, oh, you know what you should have done, Anxiety? You should do this again, but then have the controller going, brrr, you know what I'm saying? But it is kind of lit, not gonna lie. At least some world tours go to the Netherlands. So true. Belgium is not real. It's kind of real. It turned out okay. Didn't color in the shirt. You don't know how to draw curly hair. It's all good to me. It is peak. It's peak. It's better than whatever Butters draws.
Onwards.
I like this.
We have work to do.
And you know what it reminds me of? This is literally the hero animation. It's literally the hero animation whenever he goes like this. And he has the freaking sparkle in his eyes. But very cool, Anxiety, very cool. Anyways, we're going to church.
Statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them.
No problemo, Anxiety. Disappointed that there's not a brrr on the controller. I'm just kidding, it's fire. I'm just saying that for the memes.
But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
I can tell you right now, the only thing the Animo Archon gave back in return is probably a little bit of puke in the bar because he be getting wasted every single day. That's all I'm saying.
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
I don't know how these people have faith in a little child that likes to drink all the time. I'm still questioning this. That happened like an entire month and a half ago. I'm still questioning that.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh.
They also show new plushies. That's interesting.
Bad about the Animo Archon.
I need to go to like a freaking Genshin Impact one so I can get a Hu Tao plushie then.
And actually, the Animo Archon is... never mind.
I know he wasn't a dictator. In fact, he was the opposite of a dictator because he was never there instead of always being there.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Do you play the character story
To
quests?
mingle with the sisters.
I think the only character story quest that I have unlocked right now is Klee. And I don't know who Klee is. She's a child though, so maybe we can do that eventually.
Huh?
Welcome to the chat, by the way, Bookworm. Welcome. How we doing? We've done everything else together.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along
Klee's
would
an
only make them
arsonist?
suspicious.
Oh my god, a terrorist? My favorite. One of my favorite characters in Honkai Star Rail is Sparkle, and she's a certified terrorist. So if Klee is also a certified terrorist, maybe she's a W character. We'll find out whenever we get there. What's up, Tuskski? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome to chat. You don't think you will be popular among the sisters?
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground,
Oh,
the
he's an
result
atheist.
is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason
Vegas
I would
hasn't
need it
played
now,
anything
or
new.
in the future either.
Sucks to suck. Anyways,
That's enough about that.
this is new.
While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
Yeah, maybe whenever we go in there, we'll see Jean and Barbara, our besties.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral.
I do recommend playing the character story quest from time to time just to get familiar with the characters. You know, the only character story quest I'm waiting for is Hu Tao. We already knew that. But I can do everybody else's in the meantime, though. They do a new not released Teapot episode for 3 cities. Wait, so they're literally going to show exclusive episodes at the tour? If I cared, that would be fire. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty cool.
The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue.
No, it's not. You've been
But if
playing
they
it for more than a
rashly
month.
tried anything
Sucks to
against the
suck.
Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may
And I'm
have.
probably going to be playing it for like 3 years, let's be
Also,
honest.
meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Story quests give you money, so might as well do it for them. So true. Wait, let me look at what story quests I actually have, though. They show episodes before they're released. That's lit, I'm not going to lie. That is very cool. Yeah, the only one that I have is the Arsonist Child. Anybody else? I could do these. Bennett, don't know who Bennett is. Chongyun, barely know who that is, just from the memes from that one Jonathan guy. I know these two. And this is the cat girl that does drugs or something. Nice. Okay. We can do those later. But for now, we must go pray to God or something. I don't know. What are we doing here? Let's go into the building and find out. Also, I do have special juice with me today. I'll give a crisp high five to anybody who can guess what flavor it is. Anybody who can guess what flavor of juice I have to my left gets a crisp high five into the camera. You should do the Aranara quest when you get to Sumeru. The Chungyeon pronunciation is diabolical. Why does John Deese have many ults? Because they're weird, but you know, we love them for that, so it is what it is. Oh, speaking of Barbara, it's a child. Wait, I'm literally your sister. How are we doing?
Honorary knight.
Why are you typing so many broken hearts? That's crazy. Are basically visual novel in life visual novel, so it's basically like playing Doki Doki Literature Club all over again. Crazy. Minus the, you know, people slitting their wrists and killing themselves, but we don't need to talk about that. Anyways,
But I should first.
because I can. Okay. Is it Skittle Juice? It is not Skittle
You
Juice.
cannot oblige. It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
Oh, I totally forgot that we were talking about field tillers and farm equipment yesterday.
tiller.
That's crazy. Is it
What
juice?
does it do?
Did you just say strawberry? Oh, not strawberry. I thought it was strawberry. It was close. It's close to strawberry. Not quite, not quite. Is it Jolly Rancher juice? It is a type of Jolly Rancher juice, but what flavor of Jolly Rancher is the question. It is a Jolly Rancher C4 energy drink. Of some, it is watermelon. Kara gets a fresh high five. Pink! Oh my gosh, I love watermelon freaking flavored Jolly Ranchers. They're the best. What's up, Depression? How are we doing? Welcome to the chat. Not Kara wins. Y'all are losers. Sorry.
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Is it red?
Okay,
Nope, it's
next
pink.
question.
Y'all already
Has the
lost.
church ever statue of the seven?
I love watermelon and strawberry. I love watermelon and strawberry flavored things. I do not like watermelon and strawberry in real life, though. Is that weird? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays.
Well, you'd be surprised how many people mentioned it in the chat, actually, the other day, Barbara. So, people do mention it a lot nowadays, actually.
A long time ago, there was indeed one
It takes so
statue of
long for the
sun that
messages to be
disappeared
seen.
one night without a trace.
See, you get me, Vegas? Are you the same? You're the same that you like the flavored stuff, but you don't like the actual watermelon and strawberry? That makes sense. Yummy Magel Watermelon Basil Boy Juice. Okay, do not say I'm drinking Basil Boy Juice. That is actually so sus anxiety. How about we chill out? Never had melon before? Should I? I think eating watermelon during the summer is a quintessential thing for people to do one time, and I'll only do it one time. So yes, you should do it one time. Guys, I'm Basil and Sunny IRL for real, for real. Are you just saying that you have weird mental split personality disorder or something? That's crazy. Anyways,
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found.
got a crazy story to tell you, Barbara. I found it in 30 minutes or less. It was crazy.
In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Of course. It's not like we know anything about that.
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange story?
Why are you so bad at keeping secrets, Paimon? That's not sus whatsoever. That's crazy. Melon, on the other hand, I had like once in my life. I don't remember the taste. LOL. Melon is just watermelon, no? Are you talking about different melons or something else?
Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Are you... Does Paimon have telepathy? How do we know what she's saying right now?
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual
Different
incidents
melons?
are in
What
the
other
church's
melons are there?
records.
I only know the watermelon.
The Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
Paimon the Thing, I guess?
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
What is the Tyrant's Final Fury? That sounds like the final boss to me.
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair.
Okay, so maybe we should just take down Storm Terror's lair, considering the fact that every single time there's a deep, dark, dank evil, they always go there. It's kind of crazy.
Many years ago, there was a time when balls
Delta
of fire
June?
would rain
Oh,
from
I'll
the
play
sky
Deltarune whenever it
anyone
comes out.
approached Old
But that's
Mondstadt.
June 5th. June 5th is the day before my birthday. Crazy how that works. They should have dropped it on June 6th and then it would have been a birthday present. That would have been lit. Like or Basementheim? I agree. Honeymelon? Okay, I'll Google Honeymelon on my freaking computer right now, and if something sus pops up, it's on you, okay? Honeymelon. Honeydew? Is this what you're talking about? I don't know if I've ever ate this thing before. Anybody ever ate honeydew in their life before? Honeydew melon. Interesting. Never ate it, probably never will. I think it tasted like a juicy banana. They're going to show Season 4, Episode 1 for 3 cities, and Episode 2 for 3 others, so that's fire, I guess. That does sound fire, if I cared. It's really good. I've never ate it before, so I wouldn't know.
Fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a
Sounds like
curse
another
made
day
to
in
tap
California,
into
am I
God's
right or am I
storms.
right,
So
chat?
they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
Wild. Bizarre, one might say.
Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense whenever you got somebody that's known for summoning tornadoes, would it?
Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
You know, I think that the strange incident you're trying to think of is just the fact that the freaking weird abyss troll people just came in and stole it. That's the incident we're thinking of. It ain't that hard to
It's
figure out.
okay. Thanks anyway.
Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word.
Who is
thank you again.
Rosaria?
I can never get used
Have you
to
seen
hearing it.
Epic? I don't know what that is.
Oh, Rosaria.
Is that a vampire? Why is her skin gray? She's a freaking skinwalker. What is this? Rosaria, it's
If
you.
you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Okay. You don't belong here. You belong in freaking Transylvania, lady.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
She's just tired. Guys, I don't think being tired makes your skin gray. And maybe that's just me, but I don't know. Someone's into her, that's for sure. Somebody likes gray skin. I don't know. It's a freaking zombie, walking zombie. Epic the Musical. I have not seen Epic the Musical. I don't really know many musical. The only ones that I've seen are like The Lion King and Wicked.
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Rosaria sounds familiar.
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves.
You mean the voice actor sounds familiar, or the name sounds familiar? Which one are we talking about?
Could
Anxiety.
it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas?
Oh, that's
As
the
for
big
what
wolf.
purpose, I can't say for certain.
You hate Wicked? Why do you hate Wicked? I think Wicked is okay. The music is lit. I'm not gonna lie. Are you talking about the movie or the actual musical? Because the movie might be trash, but the musical is kind of fire.
Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom.
I'm pretty sure
I must
Wicked is the
also
most
begin to make a
popular
move
musical
myself.
of all time, next to Hamilton. I've also seen Hamilton before. I was lying. I've seen 3 musicals before.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
Oh, the movie? Okay, that makes sense. I haven't seen the movie. I have seen the musical, though. Is the movie actually that bad? Why do you hate the movie so much?
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Don't worry, I'll go help as well. Also, you're a
We'll
child,
go
so...
give Master Jean a hand.
We don't want the children to get murdered.
Oh,
Unless their name is Paimon.
if the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal Archon protect you all.
Don't worry about it, I'm the main character. I cannot die, and even if I do, I'll just respawn. It's fine. TBH, I don't like musicals that much. Oh, that's fine. I think musicals are mid most of the time, but the ones that I did see were the most popular ones, and I think they're good. I don't think they're amazing. They are good, though. Epic the Musical is based off the Odyssey. Oh, that's cool. I know what the Odyssey is. We had to learn about the Odyssey in freaking high school, and the Iliad, and all of the freaking god weird stuff that they had back in the day. I don't even know. That Homer guy wrote it. The Minecraft movie? Funny joke, right? I haven't watched the Minecraft movie. Anyone in the chat watched the Minecraft movie yet? Is it actually a W? You know, the reviews for the Minecraft movie came out, and they're not bad. They're mid. So, you know, that's better than I expected. Honestly, I thought it was going to be like a 1 out of 10. It's like a 5.5 out of 10 on most reviews. So, you know, it's better than I thought. Based on the reviews. I haven't seen it yet. Okay. I don't even know if I am going to see it, honestly. Like, why would I want to go watch Jack Black be a fat Minecraft Steve? I don't know. Greek stuff? What you talked about earlier? Yeah, that's the word I was trying to figure out. I'm sorry, I'm stupid sometimes and I forget the words that I'm trying to say. That's on me, though. Time to go talk to Dainsleif. Boom. What's up, buddy? I've heard it's kind of mid, but really fun if you keep your expectations low. I'm pretty sure that's basically every Jack Black movie, though. Every Jack Black movie besides, like, House of Rock, it's just mid, but it's lit if you don't expect anything good to happen.
I
Anyways.
see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation?
Yeah, all of our friends are fighting right now.
This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
Dainsleif, are you ever going to do anything? How come you're making us do all the work and you don't even do any fighting? Just a question.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
This time, instead of mind controlling a dragon, they're going to mind control a big dog. That's crazy. I think that's a downgrade, honestly. All I know from the Minecraft movie is I am Steve, Chicken Jockey. They love crushing loaf. Nice. Excuse me. They should have gotten the villager news guy to make the movie. Who's the villager news guy? Sorry, Vegas. Be prepared to be doing all the work for about the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure that's the like every game. Every game, the NPC character is always like, "Don't worry, I'll be doing something right over here while you take down the main bad guy." Whenever literally they're just standing there doing nothing. This is literally every video game. Ooh, also, I was watching the Nintendo Direct earlier, right? Or the Direct like 2 days ago, whenever that was. Silk Song is coming out this year. I'm gonna play that. That's lit. Silk Song comes out in 2025, confirmed. And also, Kara, if you didn't see it, Enter the Gungeon 2 is going to come out too. I know that you love Enter the Gungeon 1, so I was just letting you know. Of course, Deltarune's going to come out, which is lit. Mario Kart World seems fire as well. I'm going to be playing that. There's so many good games. And plus Bloodborne 2, basically. Oh my god, crazy.
That's not likely.
Did you watch the Travail trailer like I requested? Wiki, crazy you said that. I'm actually planning on doing that right after the stream and then editing the YouTube video and maybe posting it in a day or two. So I have not watched it yet, but I'm definitely going to. Literally today. Yes, they announced Enter the Gungeon 2. Did you not see that? Or did you not watch the Switch Direct? They are saying Enter the Gungeon 2. I'm more hyped about Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 is probably like the fourth or fifth thing I'm most hyped about. To be honest, there's a bunch of other stuff that's pretty cool looking.
Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago.
I was working on school stuff. Well, yeah. They announced Enter the Gungeon 2, so you can Google that if you want to. Go and Google it and look at the art and stuff. Switch 2 basically has the same price as a PS5, but actually has games. So true. So true. They have a freaking exclusive Bloodborne game. How does that make any sense? I don't know. And Mario Kart World, I'm definitely buying that.
Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom.
Did you see that? They put out a video on April Fool's. I did not see the Honkai Star Rail April Fool's video. The last Honkai Star Rail video I watched was the Castorus video. So I see the Castorus thing, but I didn't see what the April Fool's thing was.
The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Anemo Archon's old companions.
Okay, dishonorable trial. Go to Wolfendom. Wait, are we gonna have to do some Phoenix Wright stuff right now? Are we gonna have a trial? Can I yell objection again? Is it time to bink on the ops? I guess we'll find out whenever we get there. Teleport me. Also I got to level 32, as you can see on the top right now. Which means... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Wait, how many more levels do I need to get? Eight more levels, and then we can say hello to Hu Tao, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more! It's like a cooking anime thing. It's really cute. I didn't know that. And Finon gets his face punched in by Mighty. Makes sense. Seems about in character for them. You'll be yelling objection in Fontaine. That actually, that sounds fun. I saw the teaser. It looks cool. Yeah, it does. Enter the Gungeon 2 stream? I don't even know what time it comes out, though, so probably not. If I had to rank all the things I'm excited about for the Nintendo Direct, it's going to be Mario Kart, Bloodborne, all of the GameCube games coming to Nintendo Switch, and you can play them, which is lit, because Wind Waker is one of the best Legend of Zelda games of all time. What's the other one? AI the Somnium Files. None of you know what that is. And then Deltarune. Those are the top 5 right there. Oh, I read that before. You gotta beg them twice for Deltarune and BFDI tour. I don't know if they're gonna take you to the BFDI tour, let's be real. F-Zero GX, let's go. Yeah, I saw that. That's lit. I'm not gonna lie. I've never played one of the F-Zero games. I only know about them because of Captain Falcon and Smash Bros. The Zelda movie in 2027. I did hear about that. They're literally building a Super Smash Bros. Cinematic universe, just like Marvel did. It's gonna be crazy. I'm waiting for the Kirby movie to drop, TBH. It's gonna be so lit. Oh yeah, they do have Cyberpunk on the Switch too, which is actually wild. It's probably gonna run at like 20 frames per second, but at least they're trying cool new stuff. And plus the new Donkey Kong game, not gonna lie, that looks kinda lit too. And I don't even play Donkey Kong games like that. Whenever the Donkey Kong game was on the screen, I thought that they were going to announce freaking Super Mario Odyssey 2. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
There are a lot of enemies around here.
Oh yeah, and actually Silk Song is number 5, so put Deltarune at number 6.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
We should go find the big dog.
Yeah.
F-Zero
let's
is lit,
go.
but not sure how well it would do on streams. Buddy, I can play it by myself. I never said I had to play it on a stream. You are aware that there's more than 2 or 3 hours in a day, right? I can play games by myself, buddy.
I'm not going any
So
further.
prepare for Link to be voiced by Jack Black. Nah, if they're gonna do a live-action Legend of Zelda movie, then they're going to freaking hire Tom Holland. He actually fits perfect. He looks like an elf in real life.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
Aren't fluffy things cute, like cats?
It has nothing to do with wolves.
Then you should
It's because
definitely play
Boreas
it.
was an
Oh, I
ancient
will.
god,
I've never
yet
played
he
it before,
willingly
but I
became
think
a
it'd be
servant
lit.
of the Seven.
Oh my god, are they gonna have Super Soccer on the freaking Switch GameCube? Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy. I'm just kidding. They probably won't. I just said that because I know you like Super Soccer.
cannot
I don't even know
possibly agree with his
what
actions.
freaking
I
console
don't
it was
desire
on.
any interaction with him.
But I will play Wind Waker again. You best believe that.
Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
People don't like me. You really don't like social interaction, huh?
I have no problem interacting with people, but interacting with gods, that's a different story.
What's your problem, little bro? Do you have trauma? Are you demented or something? I am Link. As a child, I yearned for the Master Sword. As a child, I yearned to kill all of the Koroks because of their stupid, annoying little laughs.
It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods.
When someone mentions Mario, all I can hear in my mind is Super Mario. Interesting. I agree. Having to talk to people sucks. Me, on the other hand, I love talking to people. That's why I be yapping on stream all the time. Have you ever heard of more than like a 30-second interval where I'm not talking? No. Unless I died to the freaking gradients for the 72nd time in a row. Then you might hear me be quiet for a minute. But other than that, never.
You shouldn't place too much trust
Skyward Sword is lit, bro.
At the
I
same
love that
time,
game.
Don't go too far in the
The
opposite
Wii motion
direction.
controls, it was like
Don't
you were
go trying
actually
to
swinging the
overthrow
sword
them or
around.
hunt them down.
Lit. Fire. The Super Mario Microwave. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Never watched that. They removed Super Soccer off the Nintendo Switch online service. Sorry, buddy. It is what it is.
Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven or is he protecting them?
I don't know. Is Dane the op or is Dane a good guy? We can't really tell right now. Who the heck is Gurahim? Excuse me?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Okay, and what is that, my friend? What are the chances of that? They take away specifically your favorite game? I don't know. They probably heard you talking about it in the Vegas Indie stream and were like, let's get that out of there. Let's get that out of there just to make depression mad. Did you get the 5 free pulls from the monthly shop? I did. I still need like 400 more gems before I can get a 10 pull, but I did get the 5 pulls.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods. is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy
Even
the
Bookworm
nations
is saying,
watched
"Hear me
over by
out."
the
That's
Seven.
crazy. He was the villain in Skyward Sword. Oh, I don't remember. I haven't played Skyward Sword in like 12 years. I do remember it was fun though.
Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business.
Maybe I should play
I
it
will go
again.
take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolf.
Some people have not liked the stream yet. Listen to Depression. Like the stream or else you're gonna get freaking burnt. Oh wait, I forgot. He's not an arsonist anymore. He'll just kick you. Save them. Next pass just stacked with cool DPS characters. Okay, I can do that.
There he goes. What a strange man.
I can kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods.
Well, did I do that? I mean, whenever I talked to the Animo god, I helped him commit a bank heist, basically. So I wasn't really keeping my guard up there. And then I paid for everything Zhongli needed in his entire life because he was a brokey. Wasn't really keeping my guard up there. So I think you're just lying, Paimon. It is what it is.
At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best to just avoid the situation entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
The best option is just leave and don't care about it. Do you watch people sleeping? They always watch anxiety. They watch everybody, at all times.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Jean! Hadn't talked to you in forever, even though you're my main character in my party.
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back.
Alright, sounds good to me.
I just scouted out
Don't
all
make
of
the mistake
Wolvendom,
again or else
but I
I'll
did
knife
not see
you.
you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas.
Yeah, they're going after the big dog. We gotta save him.
The Abyss
Even though he
Order
tried to kill us
and Boreas.
before.
What is the connection between them?
Couldn't tell you.
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason?
They just like mischief. They like the 8th Archon. The god of mischief. They're just Loki stands, basically.
The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true.
Either that or they just hate the freaking bard so much that they're taking down all of his friends. That could also be an option.
Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation.
What is his profile picture? It's Big Brother. Do you not know about Big Brother?
Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger.
Will do, Jean.
This God's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I'll do it. Don't even worry
be
about it.
careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Of course. Does this person ever talk? I'm pretty sure I've only heard the main character say about 2 words in this entire game, which is kind of crazy, considering the fact that the main character in Honkai Star Rail gives entire speeches, which is wild. How do you go from silent protagonist to protagonist never stops yapping? I don't know. I don't like Big Brother. He's watching me sleep. I fell to the ground. Oh no, I'm about to die. I mean, I'm not gonna die. This is gonna be easy, but if that fall was any higher, take some fall damage, would have been tragic. Okay, can you stop shooting me? That'd be much appreciated. Big Brother is watching you. Big Brother is always watching. When is he not, honestly? Wait. There's a chest I haven't gotten yet? Don't mind if I do. And another Animo Nucleus? Don't mind if I do. Wait, before we continue, it's time for exploration.
Boba, get them!
Furina, get your little guys, and then we can freeze them. And you're all dead. Sorry, it is what it is. Not quite. There we go. Give me this. And give me a chest. Don't mind if I do.
Pleasant surprise.
Unfortunately, Paimon talks most of the time for us. Yeah, that is tragic, I'm not gonna lie. We should have an option where we can just like mute Paimon, specifically. Everyone else can have their voice lines, but Paimon's just get deleted from the game. That would be the greatest update in Genshin Impact history, I think. Zach Aguilera is not getting paid. LOL. Don't know who that is. I'm assuming that's the voice actor. I didn't know a guy voice acted Lumine. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, I guess they're not getting paid. The Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero main characters are definitely getting paid though. The Zenless Zone Zero main characters literally never stop talking. It's actually wild. Paimon is the only thing I don't watch. Same. Anytime Paimon's on the screen, you should just leave the stream and then come back. Okay. Then that way you won't have to be scarred. Here we go. Skydiving. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Perfect drop, perfect drop. We're easing in and we got him. Chat, we got him. Who is this? Why are you fighting me? You want the smoke, buddy? I sometimes forget Lumine exists. Why? Do you have the main character? Or do you have the... I guess you have the guy main character if you don't know the girl main character exists. Okay. Boom. You're cooked, little rock boy. You're cooked! Oh, another chest? Let's go! I'm rich.
What a pleasant surprise.
Who's her VA, actually? I just know it's Yuki Aoi in Japanese. I don't know. The MC for Honkai Star Rail is literally a 2-year-old. I mean, technically. But technically, they were born like 2 years ago, but also technically, they were alive before that because they were hanging out with the Stellaron Hunters and they were part of them. But that's an entirely different thing, okay? Okay, I know my HSR lore. Genshin Impact lore, on the other hand, who knows? Couldn't tell you. Anyways, back up the mountain we go. Why am I going up a mountain, by the way? I don't know. Why not? We're climbing. Very active. Okay. The lore? Oh man, I know all of the HSR lore, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Like how the literal God of Elation is just a Rickroll? That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. A literal god is out here rickrolling people in Honkai Star Rail, which is actually funny. They have canonical rickrolls. And also, the God of Elation gave all of his power to a worm just to see what he would do, and he ended up killing himself because he couldn't handle it. Wild, I know, right? Anyways, we're gonna go talk to freaking Wolf Boy. Where are you at? Oh my god, they're throwing hands right now.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald.
I know it was made on the space station.
Welcome here.
But technically they were alive longer than that. But technically they're 2-year-old. So technically, either way you say it, you're right. They rickrolling? Yeah, they are. They are rickrolling. Rickrolling. Oh my god, I forgot how to talk. Anyways, we're throwing hands.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now.
Don't talk to my freaking albino boy Razor like that. He's a W.
You claim to be a guardian.
Paimon Saibo? Saibu? What is a Saibo?
Since your days of godly glory.
Can't wait for Razor to be helpful in this fight. Something tells me Razor's going to do absolutely nothing in this fight.
If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past.
No. Don't listen to him, doggy. Don't listen to Doggy. Be a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Boreas is. Don't listen to him because you're a good boy.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no.
He just stands there.
Is this the same thing they
Tragic.
did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Perhaps.
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
Don't worry. I'm the main character. I'll stop this. You don't have to do anything.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Let's go. Throw me hands.
Bow before the abyss.
Boom. Get your little guys out there. Freeze me. Oh my god, still got to hit him. Didn't like that. Ow, rude. Barely a scratch. So true. Wrong person. Oh wait, he did do an attack though. He threw like a singular lightning bolt, because I saw that it got supercharged. Can I kill this guy? Dodge, run, run, run. Don't let him hit you, don't let him hit you, I'm too fast. I'm too fast! I'm so freaking fast! Sir? Oh no. Little guys, little guys. Ow, rude. Freeze me. Just keep on freezing him. He's literally made of water right now. Boom. Oh, we can evaporate him? Vaporize him? Vaporize him? Vaporize him? Dodge. Why is he spinning like a Beyblade like that? Oh my god, he did it twice? I didn't see that coming. Oh, he did it 3 times? Didn't see that coming either. Okay, we're fine. Doesn't matter. Hold that pose, buddy. Get it? Because you're frozen. Get cooked. Boom. You're weak. You are not built different. Is he dead now? Where'd he go? What's he doing? Do I just gotta kill this guy next? Okay, it says defeat all opponents. We'll take down this guy and we should be good. Boom! Abyss Herald sounded like he'd been smoking a pack a day for 20 years.
Ceremony was interrupted.
He's got one of those freaking things in his neck for sure. The voice actor is so over the top. He is. You're not wrong. Little guys don't do a thing against him, I'm afraid. Well, they were until he became Water Boy, until he became water coated.
How does an old spirit
I think I could be wrong.
Determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Bro, how do you sound like that? You don't even have a mouth or a neck. It's kind of crazy. He got a stubby-aw head. His neck is like literally this big. How does his vocal cords go that deep? It don't make any sense. Anyways, just teleport out of here. Get out of here.
Disappeared again.
It's gonna happen every single time until the final boss fight, Paimon. Just get used to it. At least we stopped it this time. And it sure did. It did run away quickly.
You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present
Speaker
state.
mouth probably. Makes sense.
But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my
Do they even have
strength.
freaking speakers in this world? I'm pretty sure the most high-tech invention they have right now is freaking cameras.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But scary outsider. Not respect trial rules.
How disrespectful. Am I right or am I right?
I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Come on, cheer up. You gotta smile, my guy.
Thank you. In the future,
excuse
my
me?
claws must get sharper.
Sir, you have hands. You do not have claws. I know you want to be a wolf so bad, but you ain't built like them, buddy.
You smelled danger and came here?
I guess you could say that.
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells
They have
like.
steam powered? Oh my god, they're high tech? I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, they do have mechs. But mechs can be powered by magic though. So like, that's different.
Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
Not Paimon casually being best friends with every god in the world. That's kind of crazy.
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget.
And what might that be, my friend?
It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger.
Did it beat the crap out of you?
But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine.
Also about,
top to bottom.
Technology, big spoilers for Sumeru? Okay, then don't talk about it then. That'd be much appreciated. I thought Paimon's gonna say, "Hi, Mr. Wolf Guy." That seems like something Paimon would say. But instead she said, "Hi, Mr. Wolf God." Same thing. No spoilers, I agree.
I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller.
Could it
right?
spin? Was it a Beyblade?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield vision.
So you're saying that the most powerful man-made, human-made machine of all time is a Beyblade? Called it. I called it since I was 7 years old.
Didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well?
Yeah, that's what Barbara said.
Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it?
I suppose so.
Sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
You are big help, Razor. Me, likey, your words. Why do big words when little words work too?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks.
So true.
We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces
I'm pretty
are
sure the
still
Wolf God
attacking.
can take down some little lackeys. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger.
You're saying that there's something bigger danger than the Abyss Herald? What would that be?
You too. Also, be careful.
Will do, my friend. Thank you. Okay, where are we going?
Intel. Quick, let's go.
What is
check
this? Commence trial? Oh, never mind. We're not I've never been here before, so I didn't know what this freaking ghost sword was. It was actually kind of crazy. I thought it was just some item I could pick up, but nah, I'm good. I don't need to do a trial. Do I even have the stamina to do a trial? Nah, bro, I'm poor. I got 34 out of 200 right now. Also, 600 subs. I've had 600 subs the entire day, my friend. It is true. I need to start making more videos so I can get higher numbers, though. Because freaking just doing streams is not cutting it for sub count, you know what I'm saying? Or views. But we can get more later on. We just need to pop off with some videos. Maybe instead of posting 3 videos every month, I need to post like 10. And then I'd get like 3 times as many. Congrats, you reached 600 subs? Thank you, my friends. It was like that yesterday too, or the other day. But this is the first time we're all noticing it. Let's go! The numbers must go up. Yeah, it's just like a video game. Bigger number, better person. That's what they say up on these streets. Teleport me out of here. Okay, who's next? What's up, Dainsleaf?
Dang, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
Sword, that Diluc signature weapon? Oh, it is? That's crazy. So does that mean Diluc killed the wolf guy? Crazy. Have you considered making a video covering your Nuzlocke? Those usually do good. I can try to, but that seems like it would be super duper hard to do. It'd be the craziest video I've ever made. That's a fact. Super Soccer video would help with views? You're lying. You're literally lying right now. I'm sorry. We're never going to make a Super Soccer video. You heard it here first. Never. Let me spell it out for you. Never.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me.
Why does everybody hate you?
If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations.
What's Super Soccer? It's a soccer game that came out in like the 90s or something.
But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Sure you did, buddy. If it happened off screen, I don't believe you. You didn't kill anybody. Let's be real.
I see.
Saying he's never gonna listen whenever the things you suggest are BFDI, in my opinion, cringe, and Super Soccer, soccer game that came out in the 90s whenever I've not played a single sports game on the channel is crazy. Meanwhile, whenever people suggest Omori, Hollow Knight, games like that are actually good ideas, I do listen. Maybe just come up with a better idea, John Deese. Did you ever think of that? I don't think that you did. Play FIFA 95? I'm not going to play FIFA 95, buddy. So great they removed it off the Nintendo Switch service. It was too good. Doubt.
Well,
Anyways.
we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Omori goated. I agree. And I listened to somebody who suggested that. I did play FNAF. I also listened to somebody who suggested that. Because those are all good ideas. Meanwhile, you two are just coming up with bad ones. That's all I'm saying. Bro, can you shut up? I'm coping. Bro's coping on copium right now? That's crazy. Personal problem. When? Like a month and a half ago? I don't know, 2 months ago?
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
I played FNAF 1 time. So technically I played it, I never beat it.
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis.
Coffin of Andy and Lele, already played it. I mean, I didn't play it on stream, but I've seen it before.
For example, the old story you told me you heard.
I'm not gonna play a freaking incest game on the freaking channel, by the way.
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
The fireballs were probably missiles. I believe that.
Ah, Paimon gets
Skill
it.
issue or you got bored?
Pirate's
Both.
Final Fury was
Sally
a
face?
ferocious missile fired
Already
from
seen
the
that as
field
well.
tiller after it ran from Wolvendom.
If you want to see somebody play Sally Face, go watch Malika Games stream it. That's the game she's streaming right now, if you didn't know.
After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there.
7 months ago? Didn't know that. That's a long time ago. I said 2 months ago? That's wild.
Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
It all makes sense. They thought that the freaking ruin guards were sent down from above to destroy the entire world.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
Are you gonna play a Mario game on stream? Maybe. Maybe I'll play Mario Kart World whenever it comes out. No need.
What do you mean?
I remember.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before.
Wait, what?
Can't forget something like that.
I totally forgot something like that, Paimon. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. You know what the cool part about Mario Kart World is? It's basically a Forza game, but with Mario Karts, which is actually wild. I'm not gonna lie. Teleport waypoint, please. Considering Mario but not Sonic is crazy. I already told you before that if a new Sonic game comes out, I might consider playing it. And also, just like I said, I might consider playing Mario. How about we use our brains next time, John Deese? How about we use our ears and our brains next time? Anyways, I do not want to fight the freaking dragon again. Thank you very much. Where's the little guy at? Is he down here? There he is. There's my guy. It's a racing sandbox, basically. You got regular Mario Kart gameplay, but it's also a sandbox, so you can go anywhere in the world.
Right? Okay,
Is
then.
Mari.
You said
Coincidence?
how many
I think
look
not.
for the eye.
So true. Called Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I've never heard of that.
Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited.
How about we stop using the same catchphrases, Vegas? How about that? It wouldn't be a catchphrase if I didn't use it over and over again, John Deese. How about you use your brains and think about that for a second? Get cooked. You really thought you did something there, but you didn't. Sucks to suck, little bro. I just used like 3 catchphrases in one sentence just to annoy you. Get cooked. Bink! There we go. I said everything I know how to say. There's a lot of Mario Maker games out there. I know there's a bunch of Mario Maker games out there, but you know what I would need for that? I would need a TV in my room, I would need a Elgato capture card. So I would need to buy both of those things. And I would need to buy Mario Maker. So if I want to stream Mario Maker games, that would cost like freaking $700 or something wild. I'm gonna shut the skedaddle of yours. That's not English.
What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
BFDI is a show about objects.
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
Oh wait, it's powered by science.
Let me give it a try.
What type of magical abilities does this guy right here have? What was that? What'd you just do?
And done.
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller.
Finally you understood, Vegas? Understood what? Mario Maker fan games on PC? Oh, didn't know that.
All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Okay, now what we need to do is take the orb and smash it with a hammer so nobody can use it. Easy puzzle solved.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
You don't know what the word prototype means, Paimon. No, you're just as dumb. Sorry.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiris
Are y'all shipping basketballs and soccer balls or something? That's crazy.
There you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
What an extreme and dangerous operation.
Yes.
It's really cool. I disagree. I watched like the first 30 seconds of the first episode and then cringed so hard I had to stop watching. And then there was one time where John Deese was watching it in the Discord, and I had to quit watching it as well because it was so bad.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Put it under the Church of Favonius.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Oh, okay. You're just built different then.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
What are the chances that this Dane guy is actually the main villain and he takes the eyeball and completes the evil plan? What are the chances of that? What are the chances of an epic plot twist? I think the chances are actually quite high, I'm not gonna lie. This Dan guy has been sus from the beginning. He's a little sussy boy.
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands.
Oh boy. How about we don't ship BFDI and Object Overlord Brickworm? You only watch Season 1? Yeah, I didn't only watch Season 1. I didn't even watch Season 1. I watched the first episode of Season 1 and then quit.
No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
You see, me and Bookworm prefer games and TV shows with actual people in them and not like freaking light bulbs. But that's just us.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Okay. Wait, why are we doing the Among Us? Why are we doing the Among Us sound? That's crazy. You get it, Vegas? I know I do. I know.
Destroy it?
Okay.
That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
You want me to play FNAF World, bro? Isn't that the worst FNAF game possible? Isn't that the worst one out of all of them?
Well,
Because you said Dane is sus. Oh, okay.
Barbara earlier.
My bad, I forgot that I said that.
Completely bonkers right
Dane?
now.
Is the imposter among us this entire time? Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, boom, boom. Okay, so you just have to get to season 5 and then at its peak. You just have to watch the first 4 seasons. It sounds like a freaking One Piece fan, bro. You just have to watch the first 200 episodes and then it finally gets peak, bro. You gotta believe me. Okay, nobody asked.
Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald.
Bet. We actually know, but it's the good kind of bad. It's so bad that it's good. It's that type of thing.
I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
One Piece's peak? Is it peak in episode 1 or is it peak after like the first 100 episodes? That's all I'm asking, Greg. That's all I'm asking. Because I can tell you, Attack on Titan, peak episode 1 to episode 100. It's all peak. Freaking... What else is peak from episode 1 to episode final? Code Geass? Peak on episode 1, all the way to the end. What's next? What else is peak all the way from the beginning to the end? I haven't watched all of My Hero Academia, but it's peak from episode 1 to like episode 30. I'll say that. Yeah, you get to season 5 and it's peak. No. I have friends that watch One Piece and they're telling me with a straight face just to watch a few hundred episodes, then it gets good. Yeah, I'm never going to watch a show that takes 5 seasons to get good. Sorry. It is what it is. Okay, anyways. It's got to be peak or at least good from the beginning. Because, like, why would I ever watch a show that's trash in the first episode? Are you in America server? I'm in the European server, yippee. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, we're in European. Sorry about that if you don't got a European account. But a bunch of people have added me, though. Okay. Classroom of the Elite is really good. I haven't watched that one, but I'll believe you. I've heard a bunch of people talk about Classroom of the Elite before, so I believe it's good. Oshinoko? Peak from episode 1 to the last episode so far. I don't know, could be wrong. It's only on season 2 right now, but every single episode is peak. Hello, guys. Hello, mates. Call the Abyss. Alright, let's get it. I only watch episodes or series that are peak from the beginning. Sorry, John D. Sorry, Anxiety. Never gonna watch your shows. Okay, let's get it. Let's hop on in here and see if we can take down this statue or whatever we were doing before. Hopefully there's not any big enemies in here.
Right back here again.
Do you know what happens between Ruby and Aqua? Wiki, I've never read the manga before, so don't do any. Actually, if you spoil, that's like my favorite show right now. If you spoil it, I will be very upset with you. So don't do that. Anyways, All of Fate peaked from the start, I think. Haven't watched all of it. Class of '09 is good. I played the Class of '09 games. I haven't watched the show. But it's super funny. Class of '09 is one of the funniest games of all time. That's just a fact. What the heck is this? Oh my god, gliding minigame? Pause. Don't worry guys, we got this. Dodge the bubbles. They're trying to bubble beam me like I'm playing freaking Pokemon, but it don't matter. My gliding ability is immaculate.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Solo leveling? Peak from beginning to end? Well, it's not pink, it's good. The story is kind of basic, but the amount of aura in solo leveling is actually crazy. I haven't read the manga of Oshinoko. Still have to watch season 2 and I left season 1, but I got spoiled on some things. Oh. Well, I've only watched the show, and I've watched season 1 and season 2. Season 1 is actually awesome. Whenever... Oh my god. Whenever that one girl jumped off a bridge. I'm not going to say who. No spoilers or whatever. But that was actually, like, super duper sad. But then it's a lot happier in season 2. You don't got to worry about it. It's fine, it's fine. Anyways, if there's Class of '09, then where is Class of '10? Maybe that's the sequel. Who knows? Did you talk to Loxy yet? No.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
I love that a lot of Fate is basically dark and more violent Harry Potter, lol. Did you know that they're gonna put freaking Saber in Honkai Star Rail? That's wild. Oh my god, it's this guy again.
You sense correctly.
Hello there. Chat, he's right behind me, isn't he?
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss.
Nicole and Jekka really have to go through those. Oh, you actually know what Class of '09 is, John Dees? It is hilarious. Jackbox with viewers. That's a good idea. Depression. Who's that Loxy person you're talking about? They're in the Discord. Oh, wait, you're not in the Discord. Never mind. I was going to say you can see them in there.
I sense
They're another
your
YouTube
soul
person.
is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless. Oh, and something far more dangerous.
He
You
reeks.
reek of a corruption familiar to me.
Where's the Discord link? Depression, do you mind dropping the Discord link in the chat so people can join it if they want to? Please and thank you.
Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
Buddy, you're not throwing me in a cage. I'm sorry. I'm not your slave, little bro. A YouTuber? Yeah. They didn't talk. They didn't
These
add
are
me.
words that forever reek of corruption.
Throw hands.
Time to silence you.
Throw hands. Let's go. We're fighting you for real this time? A yoo-hoo. Ice him. Okay. We're locked and loaded, or I'm ready. Can we take down this guy first? Why is he summoning little mini enemies? Oh my god, this is unfair.
Wind, hear me.
Wait, I gotta kill these guys first. Dodge.
Say cheese.
Say cheese. Boom, got all of them. Oh! Oh my god, anime cutscene? Why is this actually so cool? Bink, bink, bink. No, he's gonna teleport away again. He's using the freaking force on him. Not Darth Vader. Was that freaking my... What? Oh my gosh. Chat. My brother's been the op the entire time.
Prince.
Hello.
Hey! Could that be?
It's brother. What's up, Aether?
Lumine.
Oh my god, he actually has a voice too? Buddy, he's not going to leave you. He just fought you, buddy. Murder brother? Brother, no. Can you kill Paimon for me? Anyways, let's get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother? And the Abyss?
So basically the plot of the game is that we're going to have to kill my brother? That's crazy.
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
How do you know who these people are? How long have you been alive? What's going on here?
Uh-huh.
Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your brother knows Dane?
Oh, why does she look like she's gonna cry?
Ether, we meet again.
Join the dark side with brother and kill Paimon? I'd do it. This is my Anakin Skywalker,
Dane knows him too?
This is my Anakin Skywalker route.
You shouldn't team up with this man.
Why not? You're the one acting sussy, brother.
He is my enemy.
And why is that?
Ether,
Do you care to drop some explanation? Stop saying things that don't make sense.
But it must be said.
Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
Why are you acting weird?
That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria.
How is you 500 years old? You're like 27, bro. You're not 500 years old.
A curse of immortality was laid upon
Oh,
him.
okay, well, they just explained it.
Forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
Okay, so why are you helping the monsters?
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Aether looks so short. It's because he's standing next to a freaking 10-foot tall enemy. I can't take brother seriously with how he looks.
You said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? The whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Something tells me we're not going to be going home tonight, Lumine. Maybe that's just me, though. You can tell me all this later. Let's go home. Don't worry about it, big bro.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together.
Yeah, so you're gonna come to the good side, right?
But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
Not until I cripple this entire world by killing all of the gods. Is that what you're saying right now? Okay.
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
Buddy, what are you talking about?
Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
Paimon, please shut it. I agree. So Aether's saying, guys, I've already beat this game, guys. I've been through the 7 years of updates, and I know the true ending. And this way is much better. Oh my god. Don't spoil the game, Aether, please. Chase him, stab him.
Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
Bro thinks he's a poet. Say something. Use your words.
We have always had enough time.
Well, bye then. They really just said, nope, you can't go through the portal. Only we can. That's crazy. Anyways, the brother has been the evil mastermind the entire time. It's like the Buzz Lightyear movie. Never watched the Buzz Lightyear movie. I haven't watched a movie in like 5 years. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
Kaya has eyes only people from Conria had. Does that mean he's a descendant from the Abyss people? Or like, how does that work? Imagine thinking it's going to take 7 ancients to find your brother and then he shows up in 1.4. Biggest plot twist of the entire game is that you don't even have to beat the game to find your brother. You just got to wait a month and then you'll find him. I'm not sad.
Really? You sure?
Just ignore the tears on my eyes.
At least now, as well as the 7, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to INAZUMA, does that mean that we're actually going to go there today? Keep that in mind as we look for more clues.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I pretty much got it. I gotta kill my brother later, don't I?
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
We're still not sure how it works, but his grandfather left him in Dom Winery, and I don't know what that said. Somebody just deleted it. The Traveler and Paimon try to recall as many details as they can.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Yeah, they were talking about the prince a long time, for a long while.
It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
What is this gotta... Okay, sure.
Also,
Whatever.
your brother thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
I guess so. Sounds like it.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying.
I gotta kill my brother sounds scary out of context. I don't know why it wasn't a spoiler. Oh, I don't know. Somebody thought it was. They're just trying to play it safe. It's fine.
And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order.
So basically what you're saying is that everyone in this game is immortal besides me, and they all live through the past besides me, and I'm the only one who's been left in the dark. And you were probably alive during this time, but instead of being useful and telling me all of this stuff that happened before in the past, you were too busy drowning in a lake and I had to save your life. That's basically what you're telling me. If you weren't drowning in a lake for 500 years, we could have solved this problem like a million years ago. Crazy.
So that's why your brother
You're also immortal?
Dane is his enemy.
But I wasn't awake though. I am immortal, but I was knocked out. Difference. Technically, Paimon could be the main villain.
But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
We have many new questions, but few answers. So true, Lumine.
Yeah, you're right.
Most Archons are immortal too? Well, yeah. They are, aren't they? Or they live for like thousands of years, but they can still die. The Traveler said at the beginning that this wasn't the first world they traveled to, was it? Not they used to travel with their brother. Oh. Maybe I'm just stupid. I totally forgot. Sorry, I don't remember everything that I read. Maybe we need to watch a freaking Genshin Impact lore video so we understand everything.
Can't let ourselves get down about it now.
Don't care what she is, just that I don't like her. Is that Paimon? But I doubt that theory. No, that's a game theory. And we all know about game theory that they're wrong 90% of the time, so it makes sense. Paimon is the villain. She doesn't shut up and we can't kill her. No matter who the main villain turns out to be, it's going to be Paimon, one way or another. No matter how you look at it, it's always going to be Paimon.
Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright.
I don't know who the three Moon Sisters are.
If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of.
Alright, bet.
Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Let's get it, Paimon. Let's go. We will be reunited. I got a quest complete? That means that I get a... Wait. Free pool. Let's go! Do I have enough pools? Wait. If I wanted to, hypothetically, not this one, obviously. This one, though. 640? Nah, we'll just wait. Dang, I thought I had enough money to go gambling, but I'm poor. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a brokey, chat. That's on me. Are we not going to destroy this, or... Oh, there's the exit. Gamble? There is no gamble. I'm too poor for gamble. Sorry, guys. Okay, we can go in here. Get me out of here. Are we going to freaking Japan now? Japan. Please. A path through the storm. You share your feelings with Paimon before embarking on the next phase of your journey. Do have to warn you, pulling for Natland units this early into the game is not the brightest idea. So you're saying it's a better idea to just pull for the other people? I mean, I guess I could just go to Natland and get all the resources. That's what I've been doing in Fontaine for Furina and Charlotte. I could just do that. But instead, who cares about that? Because we're going to go see the boob sword girl. That's the only thing I know about Japan. Wait for 5.6 and just pull. Okay, I can do that. Anime cutscene.
imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I'm feeling a bit better. I've gotten over my PTSD for the day.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you.
Paimon, you've never met my brother in your life except for the 1 second that he was being evil. Comically evil at that, so how could you believe in him?
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
There must be more to this than meets the eye. There's gonna be a plot twist later down the line.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us.
Are we gonna see our brother in every single region now? Just for like 1 second, though?
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
I'm not glad. I guess we'll just say thank you.
Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another.
Are kinda dependent on other, and exploring Natlan with Natlan units is kinda the whole point of the region. Okay, so they literally just made an entire region just to make more money is what you're saying. That's kinda wild, not gonna lie.
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
I still need to talk to God. Lightning God.
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away?
Oh,
in
that
the
one
first
too.
place?
Yeah. Or Navia. She's really fun to play because big numbers go burr. Nice.
You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I don't need answers from her. I'm gonna beat the crap out of her.
Ooh, Paimon supports that idea.
Paimon supports
That would be
violence.
So satisfying.
I love beating up people. So true. Paimon's actually cooking with this one. Paimon's cooking with this. She supports violence? Same.
Well, we've ruled out two guns
Umbrella
so far,
shotgun?
the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's go to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply
I would love
walk
to have a
into
third
Inazuma.
option that says, I hate you,
Xiangmei said it
Paimon.
was a closed knit.
So true,
We'll have to find
anxiety.
some other way in.
I can tell you a way in. I have Water Jesus on my team. I can just walk across the ocean. How about that, Paimon?
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Do we know someone from Inazuma?
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Liyue Harbor. She's from Inazuma.
Who is Atsuko? Am I supposed to know this person?
Let's see what she has to say.
Okay. Is this a random NPC or is this an actual character? I don't know who this person is. We're gonna like smuggle ourselves on a boat. I feel like we're going to smuggle ourselves into Inazuma and it's gonna be crazy. We'll figure it out whenever we get there. They are an NPC. Makes sense why I don't remember them then. Makes sense, Bookworm. Makes sense. Okay. Let's just smash. Should I be able to teleport over here? Yeah, I should have done this from the beginning. Give me over there. I hate you, Paimon button for every action. There's got to be a mod for that. There's got to be a mod that lets you just freaking roast Paimon all the time for being annoying. Okay. She kinda 4 years of traveling, but also I play on Japanese, so I have it a lot better. Oh yeah. The Japanese voice actor is probably a lot better. Because she just sounds like a freaking 8-year-old. A spoiled little 8-year-old in freaking English. That's all I can tell you about that. Okay. Oh, don't try and glide. You're about to run out of stamina. You're not a cross-country runner. You can't run that far. Okay. And there's a 4-year difference of traveling time between you and me, too. What's up, Atsuko?
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
Can you help me smuggle myself and my little friend here into a boat to get to Inazuma? That'd be great.
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
It sounds like she's squeaking into the mic for me. Paimon just sounds like the freaking 8-year-old that kills you 7 times in a row in Call of Duty on the game chat mic. That's what Paimon sounds like to me.
Right! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was.
It's okay, Atsuko. I'm the main character. I can't die. Because English Chiori veins, like, absolutely clear. Not sure who Chiori is.
All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out.
Is she a survivor of the freaking Titanic? What?
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new
Chiori's a
beginning
sassy
began.
designer? Sounds funny.
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
You're blessed.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Okay.
Kanjo Commission?
She's only sassy in the
What's
English
that?
version? Sounds like English is better than me then.
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising.
Man, why is your mouth not moving? Are you speaking to me telepathically?
One
Anyways.
of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival.
Just use a John Deere boat to cross. So true. I'll just go to the local John Deere shop in Liyue because obviously they have those. Just buy a boat, vroom, vroom, vroom. We're right on over there. Easy as that. 1, 2, 3. So true, Depression, so true. It fits her so much. I guess we'll figure out whenever we see her then, EQX, because I got no clue.
Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule.
Oh,
Loyal,
she's Edna Mode
yet
from The
unfeeling.
Incredibles? Oh, wait, I know who that is. That's funny. I like Edna. Sassy designer? Edna Mode? They don't bother lip syncing for English dub. That makes sense, though. They would have to redesign every single character animation for every single language if they did that. So it makes complete sense, actually. At the Probass Glass Pyramid Shop? Yeah, because we all know that they got one of those in freaking Liyue. Of
It doesn't
course.
feel good to speak ill of my home like this.
I've been there before.
But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future.
It's in Memphis, Tennessee, if you didn't know. You won't meet her in the main story? Tragic. I'm gonna need to Google all of my Hu Tao and Chiori freaking content then. I'm pretty sure they do it in Honkai Star Rail though. They do it in Honkai Star Rail, but that's because they've already made billions of dollars so they can afford to do it now. That's why they do it in Honkai Star Rail, because they already got that money, that's why.
What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
I have an extremely compelling reason. It's called Booba Sword.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain.
They got
Supposing
samurai?
you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma.
Genshin doesn't have money? Well, this was made before they had billions of dollars. Now they do have billions of dollars because of this game. It makes sense.
And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Can I not just sneak in?
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But there's a place for Outlanders to go, right?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed.
They were just lazy? Maybe. You know, I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but if you wanted to call them lazy, you're probably right. Honkai Impact ain't nothing? Oh, never... I don't know anything about that game, honestly.
But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
walking there with
The
Fiorina.
raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
Paimon's got a little bit of PTSD whenever it comes to water. She did almost drown to death. We did save her life. If you want to know why you have to do that, try walking with Fiorina to Inazuma because of the storms. Look what happened to the Mongolians. It's true. The Mongolians did get cooked because of freaking typhoon, which is crazy. Limitation, and they learned from mistakes in Honkai Star Rail. That's probably true. You know, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. And then you got Zenless Zone Zero after that, where they literally have animations for literally everything. In fact, in Zenless Zone Zero, some might even say they have too many animations, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue.
Okay.
Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
Good question.
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Let's give it a
The
try.
Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Why is Paimon referring to herself in the third person? You've already asked this question before, and the answer is because Paimon is Paimon.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Let's go find Captain Beidou. Who's this Beidou person you speak of? That boat? All the way over there. Excuse me? Okay. I guess we gotta go to the top of a mountain and then, like, freaking... Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna climb this mountain. We're gonna freaking glide all the way over to here. And then we're going to go this way so I get the waypoint so I never have to try and do it again. And then we're gonna go to the boat. Understood? That's the game plan, because that is way too far away. Let's get it. When do I get to appear on Genshin? What do you mean, when do you get to appear? You're not ever going to appear. Anyways, what's up, Manelium? What's up, I'm Funny Not? How we doing? How we doing? Drunk pirate lady? Sounds funny. Okay. Ningguan's girlfriend, actually? I was at the park? Oh my god, you were actually touching grass? That's crazy. What do you do at the park? Did you, like, hoop or something? Or did you just, like, walk around? Or did you, like, play on a swing set? Like, what are we doing out here? Anyways. This is going to be... If I do all of this climbing of the mountains and then I don't make it all the way over there, I'm going to be so sad. Soccer? Nice. Are you going to grow up and be like freaking Lionel Messi out here? Who's better? Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo? I don't know. I don't know anything about soccer. Those are like the only two players I know. And freaking Neymar. And Mbappe. Mbappe looks like freaking Leonardo from Ninja Turtles. Who else? Those are the only soccer players I know, honestly. Soccer? Super soccer reference? No, I'm shaped like a soccer ball. Well, that's tragic. Maybe you should, like, run more or something. I don't know. You won't glide there. I'll save you some time. What do you mean I won't? How do I get there? Do I have to swim? Do I go from here to over here? Okay, if I can't glide, then this is the only other thing I can think of. Just walk to the boat with Fiorina? I could do that. Watching Vegas pronounce non-English names sounds so funny. Because I speak English, buddy. I don't know anything else. I don't know any other things. Okay. Frankie from One Piece? No. We're not talking about Frankie from One Piece, bro. Ain't nobody talking about Frankie. Okay, I'm going to go over here. I'm actually going to get this waypoint over here since I haven't done it yet. And I'll do it from this direction. The one above the city. So you're saying if I glide from this one, I can get there? Okay. I'll listen to you. If I die, it's your fault. I'll listen to you. If I die, it's on you, buddy. I ain't getting nowhere like this, I can tell you that. It's the one you were going to? Oh, it's the one I was going to. Okay, I'm stupid then. It's your opinion. I ain't going to argue. I eat like bacon sandwiches and Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's okay. If we were doing a tier list of soda drinks, I would give Coca-Cola like B tier. Dr. Pepper and like Fanta would be A tier, and Sprite would be S tier. Coca-Cola is good, but not that good, in my opinion, specifically. Just so we're clear, should go back over here. I'm bland as heck. That's understandable. Sometimes liking basic things is cool. I wouldn't like it though. Me personally. Of all things, Sprite? Yeah, because Sprite is lit. An S and Dr. Pepper on like C? I think Dr. Pepper is better than Coca-Cola personally, but that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Coke is good, but it needs real sugar. Speaking of Coke needing ingredients, it used to be made with cocaine, so you should just be happy that it has any sugar at all. It had cocaine and they used to feed it to freaking Germans and stuff so that they would go crazy sicko mode on people. Mexican Coca-Cola has real sugar. Did you know that Coca-Cola is the most popular beverage in freaking Mexico? More than water or coffee or tea or anything else? There's a state or like country, I don't know what you would call it in Mexico, but there's a state basically that drinks 5 times as much Coca-Cola as it does water. How are they alive? I don't know. Never seen a Dr. Pepper before? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, let's get up here. Teleport waypoint. We're going to go to this cliff and we're going to get out of here. Ours has real sugar as well. There's only 2 countries like that, I think. I did not know that. Why is she walking like that, by the way? That's weird. Anyways, this is the cliff that we got to go to, right? I think this is our cliff. We're going to get on it, and we're going to get on over to that boat right over there. Is the state America? America is not a state. It is a country. Did you fail geography class, perhaps? I don't know. Kind of seems like you did. Okay. Let's get up here. We can get to that one. And then once we get to that one, we can get to that one. And then we can do everything that we need to do. Let's go. Dr. Pepper is real. I have drank it before. The US government made cheese caves in the Cold War. They did make cheese caves in the Cold War because they produced too much cheese. This is actually a fact. We are not joking. They made too much cheese that they put freaking cheese on submarines and then sank them to the bottom of the ocean at 1.2. This is also a fact. I am not joking. Anyways, Stone Forest. Give me a chest. Bink. Go into the water and kill yourself. Oh wait, never mind. Cheese because they needed food? The cheese caves were peak? You been to the cheese caves before?
Pleasant surprise.
There was no cheese wars, buddy. Okay, let's calm down. No cheese wars, just cheese caves. The cheddar and mozzarella fighting each other? Crazy. Okay. Let's get on over here. Ooh, geonucleus? Don't mind if I do. Meow, mozzarella. I think mozzarella is better than freaking cheddar. Let's be real. I live in the cheese caves? No, you don't. No, you don't, buddy. Stop lying to yourself. Can you die? I hate these little bug things. They always run away from me. And for that reason, I'm gonna run away from them. I don't even want to fight you, buddy. Sorry. Okay. Where's this thing at? I wouldn't compare these two. Both are good. But mozzarella is better. It doesn't matter if they're both good. It just matters which one's better. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Don't mind if I do. Bro, this looks like the freaking Pirates of the Caribbean area. I ain't gonna lie. It makes sense since we're about to go talk to a pirate, though. Soda tier list video? Probably not. But maybe, who knows. Okay, time to fight these guys. Strike a pose for me, if you don't mind. Get cooked. My little glorious queen, Fiorina, back at it again. Boom. Get out of here. And you're dead. Get off my screen. I need to go pick up your little horn thing first. Or arrowhead. Water is S tier. I'm gonna put water in D tier because honestly it's bad, but you do need it to live. It does not taste good. I can tell you that. Water clears the competition. It does not. In terms of taste? No. In terms of necessity? Sure. Water's S+, goes well with everything, but it tastes bad. It doesn't taste good. I would drink like every soda before I drank water, bro. Happy 600 Vegas. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, my friend. Now we just need to start posting a bunch more videos so I can get even more subscribers. What are they doing, bro? Are they doing the hokey pokey, bro? Put your left arm in, put your right arm in. Is that how the song goes? They're literally doing the hokey pokey as we speak. Crazy. Anyways, die. I know you're just having fun doing the hokey pokey out here, but I'm going to have to murder you. It just is what it is. You're guarding my treasure. That's what you get for doing the hokey pokey in the big 2025. It's palatable with anything and you can customize it to your liking. Still gross. The yoinky sploinky. That's what they were doing. Okay. Killed him. Boom. Freeze me. Divining scroll, don't mind if I do. Oh my god, there's a big guy. Big guy alert, big guy alert. And then we do this. Ow, you're literally beating me to death. Could you stop that? That'd be much appreciated. Get cooked, you're dead. Let me grab these first. Dodge. Okay, we got our items, and you're cooked. Off my screen, little bro. A precious chest. How much water it has depends on where you get it from. Believe it or not, water here in Mexico is very good. What do you mean it's very good? What do they put in the water? What are they putting in the water to make it taste good? How do they fix that? I don't even know. I feel like in a drink tier list, I would only have 2 things in S tier. I would only have freaking... Okay, we're going to avoid these guys, because I can walk on water. What are you going to do? Chase me? No. No, you're not. Get cooked. And I can do it again, too. Oh my god, this might be the best thing about walking on water. None of the enemies can swim. I can lure them all to their deaths at all times. Why are there lightning guys here? Can you just die? That'd be much appreciated. Am I gonna get a chest for this? Hopefully. No chest? If you was able to get one Minecraft mob in real life, which would you pick? Give me a wolf so I can have a dog. I don't know. That seems pretty easy to me. Give me a wolf so I can have a dog. They put salsa in the water? Okay. Let's not be disgusting. Salsa in the water? That sounds gross. I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't even just sound gross. It sounds disgusting. Anyways. Villager. Give me a female villager. Don't ask any further questions. Anyways. What does this do? Geo damage. Shield strength. Attack percent. Ooh, attack percent sounds good, doesn't it? Do we like attack percent here? Attack percent, anybody? Okay, we can come back here later if we want it. Mushroom cows, infinite food. That's only if the world relies around freaking Minecraft logic. Do you think that if you had a mushroom cow in real life, you could just squeeze mushroom stew out of it? Okay. Climb, please. The potato mob from that one April Fool update is my pick. I don't know what you're talking about. A zombie and I start the apocalypse? Why would you want to do that? Why would that be your first choice? That's kind of crazy. Okay. We're going to climb this mountain and then we're going to freaking skydive. We're going to fall with style. Is this high enough? Probably. Let's go a little bit higher just to be safe. Let me pick a more logical, like the blaze. Why is the blaze more logical? You just want to start carnage, don't you? Kind of crazy. Okay. Imagine all the emeralds you can get from the villager. Oh wait, that's true. I can just go outside, pick some wheat, and then get emeralds from the villager and then become a millionaire. If we're working on Minecraft logic, that is. I'm unhinged, Vegas. It's my thing to do. It makes sense. You gotta make it, Fiorina. No one else can do it but you. There's gonna be a teleport waypoint down here too, by the way, right? There's gotta be a way to teleport to this pirate ship, right? Anyways. No one's going to... You think you can just come barging in here? I was about to say, no one's gonna comment on the fact that someone just flew onto their ship? You're the traveler. You know me? Do we know each other? Looking for the captain? Does she look like she's someone you just come looking for as you please? Yes. Someone get over here. Tie this stowaway up and feed him to the fishies. You're going to shove me overboard? My friends that are gods will not be very happy about this. God's wrath will literally be upon you, buddy. There's a ship? One Piece reference? Perhaps. There's water? One Piece reference? There's people? One Piece reference? Well, it's from Minecraft, so it would have Minecraft logic. Like having a cow from Minecraft would give infinite milk in seconds. Or you bring something from Minecraft into the real world and it has real world logic. Because this is the real world. It depends on if you're talking about the domain or not. Because if you put a real person into the Minecraft world, they become a villager. But if you take a villager out of the Minecraft world and put them in the real world, they become a person. That's how it works. Sorry. And if you take a cow and put it in Minecraft, you get infinite milk. You take a Minecraft cow and put it into the real world, you just got a cow. It is what it is. This troublemaker snuck in here, said they're looking for, well, they're up to no good, I'll wager. And I thought I would just deal with this for Baidu. Baidu? Bailu? Alright, stop scaring people. Any old how. Or Captain Baidul scold you upside down. Excuse me? Are you speaking in rhymes? Aye. Alright. Off you go. Cool your head now then, traveler. What business might you have with the captain? I'd like to go to INAZUMA, please. You want to go to INAZUMA? By ship. You best see the captain herself about this. She's on board right now. If you take a dragon from Lord of the Rings, it becomes a lizard. Seems logical. No, if you take a dragon from Lord of the Rings and put it into the real world, it's still a dragon because dragons exist in folklore. Infinite cow milk does not exist. But it seems that she's been deep in thought. Because the perception that humans have in the human world of a dragon exists. The perception that humans have of cows in the human world is just cow. It is what it is. Try not to disturb her. We've also been anchored here for quite a while due to her orders, which has led to quite a few delays. Happy gassed? That's an acceptable choice. You just want to throw fireballs at people? See who needs help. I don't follow. Dragons exist in the real world, based on what we think dragons are. Cows are cows. Cows are always cows in the real world. They're just cows. Dragons are dragons. It makes sense. Go to the... where's Baidu at? Baidu. This one? Hello, pirate lady. Why do you have a bandana over your
What have we
eyeball?
got here? wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right?
Not to brag or anything, but my reputation does precede me. I'm kind of a big deal.
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Dragons exist in the real world? No, I didn't say that. I said the perception of dragon exists in the real world. There's a difference. Didn't say dragons are real. I said the perception of dragons are real. What about mushroom cows? Mushroom cows would just be regular cows, but they're mind controlled by the freaking fungus. That is a thing that exists, by the way.
She's a hard one to please, so...
What's up,
praise from
Pogto?
her
Welcome
is
to the
high
chat.
praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging
okay.
by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
She just called Paimon a thing? Deserved, let's be real.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Nope, you're a floating thing. You've been demoted, sorry.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Regardless of who is, it isn't ya, Blair it. Get cooked. Baidu is base? Of course, we love Baidu so far. This guy just said that Paimon is a star, by the way.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
That's the only compliment Paimon's ever heard if we're being real.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am
The name
certain
is Floating
that it
Sack
is
of
by
Crap.
fate,
So
not
true.
chance alone that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Are you a poet?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
We like the girl, we hate the guy. I'm gonna... Wait, why do you hate the guy? What did the guy ever do to you?
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha.
Kaidahara is a
temporary
hard
addition to
name.
my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Bro thinks he's freaking Edgar Allan Poe. That's crazy.
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the
What's
class
up,
is underway,
freaking
I'll give you a
Oyan?
chance
How we
to
doing
perform.
today? Welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
They're talking about me. I am a big deal. I am a great hero, not to brag. I've said that like 3 times already. She's talking about me whenever she says great hero, let's be real.
Huh?
What's
Thought
up,
you might be here to sign up. You're
what's
telling
up,
me you've never even
Audis,
heard of it?
Butterboy?
The
We're on a
Crest
pirate
Clash is
ship right
martial
now.
arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it.
Okay.
So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Am I really that big of a deal?
2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I don't have a vision, but I do have magical powers. How does that work?
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
Y'all don't have homework and break? No. Why would you? It's called a break for a reason, buddy.
And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament. Now that's...
I have like
confirmed a
1
few
paper,
wins.
and I find
I
that
think we can
great.
expect a healthy turnout this time.
Well, sometimes if you have like AP classes, you have to like read over break or like do an essay over break or something like that, but nothing too much. From Aries to Aries, now Arties. Buddy, no one's calling you Arties. Who said that? I didn't. I called you Butterboy.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Is this gonna turn into the Karate Kid?
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
It's 1,600 Primo Gems.
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Don't care. Give me gambling money.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Still don't care. Give me the money.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
We have the meats. When does Butter ever say that? If anything, Butters will say, "I'ma go get candy." Anyways, your AP history teacher is actually crazy. Why are they crazy? What did they make you do?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light
Arby's. We got the meats.
As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods.
All our food keeps
So if
blowing
anyone's able
up.
to
Makes
rekindle
sense.
it,
Why are
it's
you all
gotta be an
just
individual
talking
with
about freaking
exceptional
fast
strength and
food right now?
talent.
That's crazy. KFC is actually bad. KFC is not good.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering
In terms
hidden
of chicken
talents.
fast food, KFC is
And
last
hopefully
place.
This time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Have I heard about Zhongling Paradise? I have not heard about freaking Zhongling Paradise. What is that? Burgers? It's like top of A tier for me. What? KFC is top of A tier for you? That's crazy. There's so much better chicken. Chick-fil-A, Cane's Chicken, Church's Chicken, Texas Chicken. What else is there? Slim's Chicken. That's at least 5 off the top of my head. It's the best Genshin song ever made. Should I make a Genshin Impact fan song? Is that a good idea? A vision is of no use to me, though.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
We don't have any of that here. Dave's Hot Chicken's another good one. So true, Butters. So true. I've been there before. Vegas, please no. I can do whatever I want to.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
You always have burgers on your mind. Please do not make a Genshin fan song. I'll make... The guy who wants me to make an Undertale fan song says no to Genshin Impact. Crazy. It's a little one-sided there, buddy. The guy who wants me to make a Sans song says no Genshin Impact. That's wild.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Give me a ticket to Japan, please.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
Give me Sans diss track or give me death? Nope. I'm more likely to make a freaking Paimon diss track before I'm more likely to make a Sans diss track. Let's be real.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Quotes from him, I am the smartest man in history of the world. Well, if your teacher ever says that to you, you need to request a change of classes immediately. Bro is not Patrick Henry. Hugh, you? Of course you're not Patrick Henry. You don't get that Pog. He died like freaking 300 years ago. What Pog says, I'm a flipping soccer ball in physique. Excuse me, what are you talking about?
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Let's give it a shot. We gotta take a dub.
Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
Aw, sentence. Give me liberty or give me death? Buddy, you're just describing yourself. He told me I always have burgers on mine, and I'm a freaking fatty. Dang. Body shaming out here? Why are you calling him Mutter now? When does he ever mutter?
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
I mean, he's not wrong, though. Okay. The Gathering Storm. Go to the tournament arena. Where's that? Over here somewhere? Can I just teleport over there? Basically, almost. It's gutter, not mutter. It's not butter, gutter, or mutter. Or lutter. It's just butter. Bruh, what the frick? This is what you get for calling me cringe names all the time. Now you're the one with cringe names. How does it feel to get what you throw on to other people? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about the consequences of your actions for calling me freaking cringe names in the past, Butter? Did you? I don't think that you did. And that's why you're getting cooked right now. Boom. This is your fault. You brought this upon yourself. How are we having a martial arts tournament here, by the way? This is literally just a rocky freaking area.
Let's see who the other competitors are.
Oh, okay, we're having it right here. That makes sense. Who are we fighting?
Who will we be up against?
We're fighting NPC number 1, Chai. What the frick did you say? I don't know what he said.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats
Air D's nuts? That's a bad one. Doesn't even make sense.
That's what our master taught us.
Whenever we say it with your name, it definitely makes sense. John D's nuts? You can't just change the letters and make the D's nuts jokes. It's not how it works, John D's.
But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's all—
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
So what you're saying is that you're not skilled enough to get anything done in life by yourself unless you have magic to help you. Kinda cringe.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, buddy.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway. He's got to be a great
His nickname was Johnny D's
He's
Nuts.
created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him.
Bros got called Nutter? That's crazy. Nutter is crazy.
To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
They're literally using the Force? Is this Star Wars?
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
The Minecraft movie is out today.
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
So basically what you're saying is he has telekinesis, which is crazy. I'm still not sure if these NPCs are getting scammed. I think that they are. Vegas is a family-friendly channel? Not really. I just don't say cuss words. I say weird stuff all the time, though. You can't act like I don't.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
You know who else says weird stuff all the time? Your mom, whenever I'm with her late at night. Vegas Hindi, family-friendly channel, approves this message.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
So you're an easy dub. Easy dub. Chaye, you're not good.
Clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
Brokey.
There's a tuition fee?
Would I let Vegas babysit your kids? Heck no. Well, a bunch of people in real life would. It's easy to change your attitude depending on who you are with. Considering the fact that I've coached children in baseball, basketball, and babysitted children before, you're stupid. Okay, I'm Funny Not just said I look like a pedophile. You're dumb.
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement.
I wonder if I spell
Master is
Vegas, will I
getting
give him
increasingly
myself a
impatient
nickname?
with us.
Or the viewers will. I'll do it. You'll get cooked. I agree, I'm Funny Not. Yeah, I don't.
Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
A vision won't make you better at martial arts, buddy.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Anxiety. Why are we just saying Anxiety's name in French now? Also, Butters, if you didn't see, 600 subs. We got 600! Right here, right now. Today. Live. On stream. Big deal. Most of Vegas's chat is very young, so makes sense he's good with children. Not really. I bully all of you. And you won't show them the animation where one of the pull out a sword of... No, I definitely will. It's literally going to happen on the screen. They're going to do with it since people can't share a vision. Yeah, what are they going to do? Are they just going to get like a cookie cutter and cut it in half and share it with each other? It doesn't work like that.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history.
It does hurt to try because it won't work.
Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
It's a 600 sub special. Buddy, you don't need to do something special for everything. Can't fault you for trying.
See you in the arena.
You're blacklisted from my list of babysitters. Good thing you're like 10. You can't have a child right now. Have you even hit puberty right now? I don't even know if it'd be possible for you to have a child right now, even if you did do something stupid. Okay. What is this, by the way? Do I have something new here? Oh, I still have to do the freaking teapot quest. I'll probably do that by myself at some point. Okay, I got some new gems, by the way. How many do I have now? 620? I need 640. I'm hitting this puberty this year or something. Okay, so if you do something... Okay, never mind. I won't say that. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that I'm going to end this video here for today. We have been here for like 2.5 hours, I think. Or 2 hours. That's not how it works. I riz up Butter's mom every single day. I spelled Vegas like Vargas, so that's funny, I guess. Spelling Vegas incorrectly is not funny. It is not funny and it is not a meme. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to end the stream for today. I know. Very sad. We're all depressed. We all want to be with Vegas Hindi as long as possible. Understandable. Bro is thinking about Club Penguin. No, I'm not. When I hit puberty, okay. Never say that again.
Boring.
You're cringe.
Isn't there anything else more
boring.
interesting to do?
Farina's got the best voice lines possible. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be done for today. Also, in the next stream, I think that I'm going to make it so that the chat is super fast so I can read them like in real time now. Because I have better internet now. So I think that's a good idea. But, I'll see all you guys tomorrow. We're probably going to play Pokemon again tomorrow. And peace out. Don't forget to like the stream if you